Good evening. I'd like to call this meeting for the city of San Juan at 6 p.m. May we rise for invocation. Mr. Ortona, can you lead us, sir?
Loving Heavenly Father, we come to you this hour asking for your blessing.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening, staff, committee members. Good evening. First item on the agenda under presentation, we have a presentation of departmental reports. Tonight we have the Department of Finance, Fire Department, Police Department, Municipal Court, and the Department of Utilities. Mayor, Commissioners, everybody's here ready. Should you have any questions for them?
Questions for the directors at this time? In reference to the fire department, Mr. Ortona, when's the projected time on that?
We have about maybe about a month, give or take.
A month?
Before there's the, what do you call those gates of the big doors, the ones that are currently building. But pretty much everything is ready. We're just waiting on that so that we can do the ribbon cutting and the grand opening.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So about a month and a half maybe?
Yes.
They gave the date of September 17th.
Okay.
Mayor, I wanted to say a few words, but they already left, so I don't know, you want me to just say it here on the record as far as the street on Nebraska? I know there's been a lot of people coming back and forth as far as the street, 15 years and so on and so forth. What they don't know is that, as you guys approved at the last meeting, the COs, part of it was we put some money, allocated some money there for street improvements, and that's one of the projected roads that needs to be worked on. One of the things back then was that Precinct 2, if you remember this, was supposed to actually take care of that road.
True.
We're supposed to pay for the materials, and then we're going to do pretty much everything else. However, it was very costly in getting rid of the concrete that is there. And Eddie Cantu, Commissioner Cantu, did say if we could maybe come up with the monies of removing the concrete, they would be able to come and help us out. So hopefully within the next month or two, once we sell those COs, we'll have some monies available, and we can probably take care of that with y'all's permission. But I think it's doable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sounds good.
Good job.
Any questions? All right, we'll move on. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, next item on the public hearing, an ordinance, we have a hold a public hearing, consider an ordinance providing for the conditional use permit to operate Santa Chelada drive-through and the sale of alcoholic beverages, wine and malt beverage retail dealer off premise at 4101 North Veterans Boulevard, legally described as west 132.37 feet of the north, 120 feet of lot 5, block 5, John Clausen subdivision, requested by KSNA LLC. Ms. Gomez.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. The first item, the first public hearing on the agenda is a conditional use permit to allow a drive-through business and the sale of alcoholic beverages for off-premise consumption at Santa Chelada drive-through, located at 4101 North Veterans Boulevard, which is located at the northeast corner of Veterans and 41st Street. The zoning around the area is a mixture of commercial and residential uses. The proposed operation hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to midnight, Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. The applicant needs to comply with the TABC and the city regulations and requirements. A notice was on the newspaper, and letters were mailed out to 10 property owners around the 200-foot radius, and no comments were received in favor or against the request. Staff is recommending approval of the conditional use permit, subject to comply with a list of requirements attached to the report. The Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval of the conditional use permit with a 6-0 vote at the meeting held last week on August the 22nd. And this is a public hearing, and now this matter is before you.
Okay. This time I'm going to open it up at 6:09 p.m. Is there anyone here for or against? For or against? Any questions, members of the commission? None? So
I just have a comment real quick.
Yes,
I wanna
sir.
Thank you for putting the recommendation, or the planning and zoning recommendation on there. That's a big help.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
not, I'll go ahead and close this at 6:10 PM. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
The next item on the agenda, Commissioners, is consent agenda. Tonight we have item A, B, C, A, B, and C. They're in front of you. If you have any questions for them, you can always pull them or discuss further. I'm sorry? Do you have, did I miss one? It's consent agenda, no? Yeah, here's it. It's consent agenda, A, B, and C.
No? That was the only public hearing we had, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, under consent agenda, is there anything we need to amend or modify? Under consent agenda, amend or modify? If not, is there a motion to approve?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Next item on the executive session, we have San Juan City Commission will convene executive session in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Vernon's Texas statutes and codes annotated. Government Code Chapter 551071, we have item 1 and 2. One of them is 551071, consultation with attorney in reference to the legal entertainment for 2024 Noche de Paz. And the other one is discussion and possible action regarding legal issues concerning Dia de los Muertos event to take place in November, hosted by Basilica of Our Lady of San Juan. And there was a mistake there, Mayor Commissioners, and it's on the San Juan del Valle and the Cultural Arts District, not the Gilman Stained Glass Museum. My apologies.
So just for the record, the Gilman Stained Glass Museum has nothing to do with it.
No, it was the Cultural Arts District.
It's a historical,
Yes.
cultural art district.
Yes, my bad.
Okay. All right. Is there a motion to enter executive?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. We will enter at 6:11 PM. We're back from executive session at 7:45 PM. Is there a motion to reconvene?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Under executive session A1, I'm going to go ahead and make a motion. Make a motion to, hold on. Okay, yes, I'm sorry. Make a motion to nominate a promoter for the Noche de Paz, Mr. Roy Garcia, and as directed in the executive session.
A second.
It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
Aye.
I abstain. The reason that I'm holding off on that is because in executive session, it was several options. Am I correct, Mr. Palacios? We didn't specify exactly which route we were going to take.
I think you told us two.
Discussed out here. So there's a motion right now for a promoter.
Correct.
To negotiate a contract with the promoter. And that is where I said there's a second and there is a vote that was called.
Okay, so the wording is
So
to
it can come
negotiate.
back to,
So I understand that it's 2 and 4 and then 2 against. And wasn't clear as to what your vote is at this time.
That's why I'm questioning the wording. So right now, we're going into negotiation,
Correct.
not negotiate, there was another word.
yeah, because he's got to negotiate with city manager first, right?
Or it's directly.
What?
The one was directly without the,
No, but the wording that you used was negotiate and go into contract. We're not going into contract yet. We're
I don't know,
negotiating.
I understood that it was to
Negotiate.
negotiate a contract unless, we can clear that motion right now.
It was to negotiate a
But I
contract.
understood.
Yes,
And
to
then it goes
negotiate a
back.
contract.
Remember that's what we wanted to bet, or you wanted, it's got to come
So we're
back.
gonna come back.
But we were supposed to go into negotiations between.
So the ayes was myself and Mayor Pro Tem Marquis, I guess. That was-
If the clarification is, there was a motion to have the city M negotiate a contract with Roy Garcia, if that was it, Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
that was your motion?
Yes,
That's what you intended?
Yes.
There was 2 votes for, 2 votes against, and I'm not
So it
certain.
comes back.
With that kind of motion, it has to
Yes.
come back to enter into a contract.
I vote in favor.
motion passes. Under A2, I'll go ahead and make a motion as discussed in executive session
Is that to,
to go
Negotiate
forward,
with-
yeah.
But is that with a 5K or
Mr.
pretty much any, what else?
I don't
Well,
think
for
that
the
was
city
said.
to
If I can.
Collaborate?
Are we gonna
collaborate
have-
with the Basilica in reference to Dia de los Muertos.
I guess in your negotiations, you'd be able to talk with the 5K, yes or no, depending on, right? I mean, you still gotta get some feedback from the,
That'll be totally up to you all whether, like what we discussed, was 5K, maybe set up some vendors.
Sure, yes, yeah.
Maybe the
That's what I'm saying.
alcaldes,
As-
collaborate with the district and all, pretty much all that.
As directed, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a motion? Oh, a motion, is there a second?
second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So move.
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye. This meeting has been adjourned at 7:49 PM.